The Oklahoma City Thunder used to have 3 future MVPs on the same team in KD, Westbrook, and Harden. And on this channel, I've tried a lot of times to go 82-0, and so far, I haven't succeeded. But I was thinking about this OKC team, and I was like, man, this squad would give me a great chance to try and go 82-0. Imagine I just get some more pieces around these guys, we would have a crazy super team. Now, full transparency for this video, we're going to turn hard cap off. That way I'll be able to re-sign all my players throughout this video. That way we can keep our core together as we look to go 82-0. Now, before we even get season number 1 started, because I know we're not going to have the perfect season this year. I mean, James Harden's only an 81 overall. I want to go ahead and trade some of the players on this team who I just don't necessarily think are going to be a part of this 82-0 challenge. Like, I don't think we'll need Jeff Green, so I'm going to trade him for this good first round pick. And yeah, pretty much all our role players can go, to be honest with you. I want to get as many draft picks as possible because that is going to be the key to trying to put together the perfect season. Also, by trading these guys, I might be able to open up some cap space for the offseason, which could be absolutely huge. Being able to go out and add a big free agent to this team that's already great would be awesome. But I think I've pretty much traded everybody I can trade. I was able to get a couple first round picks, which I'll definitely take. Now, this offseason, we do have the 2011 NBA draft with Kyrie Irving, Kawhi Leonard, Clay, Jimmy. And I'm not going to lie, I might go after Kyrie and Kawhi. But that's enough talking. Let's get started with season number 1, where we lose on the first game. So no 82-0 this year, but obviously we weren't aiming for it just yet. Later on in the video, though, I'm really hoping we can have that perfect season. All right, year number 1 was not too shabby. I can't lie to you guys. We ended up winning 55 games, and I traded away like all our role players to go get picks. So I'm really hopeful for the future with this team as we lose in the conference finals. And speaking of the future, this draft lottery is going to be important. We have a 12.1% chance at that number 1 pick. 2K, give me some luck here. Oh my gosh, we got number 1. So now we're going to have a chance to draft Kawhi, but I'd also like to have Kyrie. I'm not going to lie to y'all. Now, how do we put together a trade package for that number 2 overall pick? I'm not exactly sure, but I did trade for quite a few picks last season, so I'm hoping I can use those to go ahead and move up. They want the number 1 pick. They'll give me David West. I'm gonna tell them, no, you're out of your mind. But I will go ahead and throw in some more first rounders, see if this sweetens the pot for New Orleans, and boom, we got a deal. So now we're picking back to back at 1 and 2. I'll go ahead and select Kyrie at 1, Kawhi at 2. Boom. Kyrie comes in at an 80, Kawhi at a 79. 2 future stars added to the squad. We've also got a bunch of team options. We're going to accept them on Westbrook, Serge, and Harden, but everybody else, yeah, y'all can go. No qualifying offers this year. And we have cap space. Oh, man. If we could sign Melo, it'd really be over for the league. Now, I went ahead and traded a couple guys at the end of our rotation who were taking up some money, so now we should have even more money to swing Melo's way. Why can't I give him more? I have more. Oh, I guess he doesn't want to come to OKC, so that sucks. I mean, Big Al wouldn't be bad, I guess. He's not my first option. He doesn't want to come here either. Man, nobody wants to come to OKC. How about Junkyard Dog? I'll offer him $16.5 million. It looks like he's going to come here. We land Zebo. Welcome to the team. Not bad at all. He's going to be an 87 overall on this team. And we have about $5 more million to spend. That's enough for us to go get OJ Mayo. Never mind. How about Shannon Brown? Bro, really? All right, 2K. Y'all are trolling now. I get it. Big Baby Davis, 2-year deal. There we go. And then the rest of the team, I'm just going to go ahead and sign some guys to 2-year deals. If y'all have seen any of the previous 82-0 challenges, you guys know this is pivotal for building out your team. Essentially, what I'm doing here is signing these guys to multi-year contracts. And then what I can go ahead and do once I sign these guys is I can wait till next off season, right? And then typically teams are willing to offer me draft picks for these players. So That's going to be very important in the future. And speaking of the future, man, the future is now. James Harden up to an 87 overall. KD up to a 96. Brody up to a 94. We're really about to take over the league. Also, Zach Randolph did regress. I'm not going to lie, Zebo will probably get traded next offseason. Now, again, I don't expect this to be a year where we go 82-0. We're kind of just laying the foundation. But I'm really excited for the future. I think we've gotten off to a great start. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, 82-0 is looking real possible right now. We just went 73-9. Kawhi's not in his prime. Kyrie's not in his prime. Harden isn't in his prime. And we're about to pick up more players too. So if we're doing this good right now, just imagine. Okay, we just lost to the Clippers. The Clippers won a championship. The simulation might be broken. But as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by the Clippers doing the impossible. If we're this good right now, man, it's really about to get scary in a couple years. The Heat have the #1 pick. Or the #1 odds, sorry. Okay, they didn't land it. Thank goodness, bro. They got Bron over there. They don't need that #1 pick. This year is the AD draft, though. And, man, we need Anthony Davis on this team. Now, how do we go get AD? Remember those players I signed last year on minimum contracts? This is where they're about to come in handy. Look at that. Free first-round pick for Harvey Nelson. There's another first-round pick. So that's basically what I'm about to do. I'll get back to y'all in a second once I have a bunch more picks to work with here. Then we're going to trade up to that #1 selection. Do y'all think I should go ahead and draft somebody else in this draft too? I'm not sure. I mean, there's Bradley Beal available. You also have like Andre Drummond. I don't know if it's worth. Oh, I forgot about Dame. Now we do have a lot of guards. Do I need Dame? Because we got Kai, Westbrook, Harden. We don't really need Dame. I think I'm just going to put most of my focus on Anthony Davis here. So we got a Bobcats first, a Pacers first, throw a Magic one. And yeah, basically our offer for this #1 pick is just going to be a bunch of these random picks that I've went out and acquired. 5 first rounders, will that be enough? No. All right, I'll throw in a 6. Still no. Okay. Maybe they would rather have a player. And this is where Zach Randolph could come in handy for us. Now they are going to have to throw us some more salary here. Oh, y'all can just give us like some of these random auto-generated dudes. We throw you Zebo, they say no. I'll throw the 29th pick, and then I'll go ahead and throw a Magic pick. Oh my gosh, bro, y'all are being so difficult. Y'all are being so difficult. Just take my trade. Take my trade, bro. I'm giving you a good deal. Take my trade. All right, let's throw a Pacers pick instead. They still say no. Okay, we're going to have to take a different approach here. Also, real quick, if you're enjoying the video so far, I really appreciate if you consider subscribing. We're trying to hit 50K, which is crazy to say, man. Thank you guys so much for all your support. I can't believe we're over 40,000 subscribers now. It's incredible. We're calling up Philadelphia about #2 overall. 4 first rounders. Dude, why does nobody want to trade their picks? It's almost like they know Anthony Davis is good at basketball. We finally get the #2 pick, and then we'll go ahead and call up the Raptors, see what they're talking about for #1. I'll give up as many picks as it takes, bro. I really do not care. I just want this #1 selection. I know how good AD gets in these simulations. He's a game changer. Man, it took me like 10 firsts, but we're about to draft Anthony Davis. Welcome to the team, AD. He comes in at an 84. Oh, we also had the 29th pick. I should have traded that, but we end up getting Evan Fournier. And I don't really know that he'll have a spot on this team, so I'm going to go ahead and trade him for 2 firsts. Also, Zach Randolph, you've got to go, man. We got AD in the mix. I just don't really see where he fits. Uncle Jeff and a crazy first. Don't mind if I do. This isn't even really Uncle Jeff. This is Nephew Jeff, bro. He's only 25 years old. We'll go ahead and trade him for 2 firsts, though, and we should have cap space. Unless, oh, do I have to pay Brody? I think I do. Yeah, I got to pay Brody. And obviously, paying Brody is at the top of my list. Unless I could land D Rose or something. Then Brody could go. We are Rose's #1 offer, but I'd have to renounce the rights on Westbrook. And let's be honest, Chicago's matching that offer. So we're going to hold on to Russ, of course. Yeah, there's just really no way we're going to clear up cap space to sign a player like Chris Paul or Dwight, because we'd have to let go of the cap hold of Russell Westbrook, which is just something I do not want to do. Brody's about to get an offer from the Jazz, and of course we're going to match that. Welcome back to Oklahoma City, Russell Westbrook. That leaves us with about $5 million to spend. How about DJ Augustine? Come on, DJ. I know you want to come to OKC. Oh my gosh, bro. Like, how come I can't land C-tier free agent agents. Like, it's actually insane. I offer up these role players. Nobody wants to come to my team. Thank you, Robin Lopez. I really appreciate it. And now I'm just going to go ahead and fill out the roster. A couple minimums. Y'all know the drill. I'm really optimistic about this one, bro. Maybe I shouldn't be, but I'm feeling good right now about how this challenge is going so far. I mean, we've got a really nice young team. Look at Kai going up to an 85. Kawhi going up to an 83. Serge is even getting better. Brody, he's standing strong at a 94. Harden's up to a 91. Not to mention, we just added Anthony Davis into the mix. Now, I think that the 2013 draft is another one we got to watch out for because, of course, they have Giannis Antetokounmpo in that draft. And at this point, what we're really looking for is wing play and big men. And Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's an elite wing for this team. We probably would have to play him at the 4 because we've already got our small forwards in Kawhi and KD. But then we could play him at the 4, have Anthony Davis as our other 4. That sounds crazy. But let's go ahead and get this season started. Okay, we lost on game 3 and we lost game 4. I was thinking we might make it kind of far without a loss, but obviously I was mistaken. D Rose MVP. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I thought we would be better this season. We only won 68 games. Now 68 games is cool, but last year we won 73. We had AD into the mix. The guys get better. I don't understand how we didn't win more than that. Nonetheless, let's shift our focus towards this year's NBA draft. We got the second pick. Oh, we're getting so lucky in this video, dog. Now it's going to be so easy to trade up to number 1. We only got to move up 1 spot. That should be fairly simple. It's the Timberwolves who have number 1. They just want 1 first. They'll give me Darko. Sure, let's do it. So now we are about to draft Giannis Antetokounmpo. Welcome to the team, Giannis. We might have had other picks too. Oh yeah, we did. We drafted Campazzo. Yeah, we'll go ahead and move off of Campazzo. There's a first and a second. There we go. And yeah, we're also going to move off of a lot of these guys at the end of our rotation who I signed to these 2-year contracts. This will allow us to replenish on some more draft picks. Because remember, last off season, I used so many of them to go out and get Anthony Davis on this team. It was actually crazy. So I'm glad I signed these players to minimum so I can go ahead and trade them, get our draft picks up. We also do have a couple free agents we need to re-sign. We're going to have to pay Serge Ibaka, which I'm not incredibly excited about. I can't lie to y'all. We also got to pay Harden, which, you know, I'll pay Harden. But yeah, once we re-sign Ibaka, I'm thinking I might look to trade him. He doesn't really score the ball much here in 2K, so I just don't know if he's the guy who's going to run the center for the future. He was obviously cool to have for a little bit and everything. He's not a bad player. That's not what I'm saying. However, if there are some other players out there who might fit better, I'd definitely be interested. As of right now, though, I'm not seeing anything. I'm going to wait until the deadline and then we'll revisit that. Now, I'm hoping I can move KD, Kawhi, or Giannis over to the 4. Man, why are they going down so much? Giannis only goes down 1. Okay, so Giannis is going to play 4. He'll be the backup for Anthony Davis. We're building something crazy, bro. Okay, so at point guard, it's Westbrook and Irving. At the 2, it's just Harden. At the 3, it's KD and Kawhi. At the 4, it's AD and Giannis. And then at the 5, it's Serge and Robin Lopez. That's not bad at all, man. There's definitely more that we can do here, but the foundation that I've laid for this team, I'm pretty proud of it. I can't lie to y'all. We got a bunch of future all-stars on the squad. We also have a lot of draft picks to work with. We're going to be active in the trade market this year looking for better centers for the team. That's going to be a major priority for the squad. But if we can't find a better center via trade, remember, we got the 2014 draft class coming up. And I don't know if you've heard of either one of these guys, Joel Embiid and Nikola Jokic. They're pretty good at basketball. Speaking of good at basketball, look at all the progression. But yeah, we could go out low-key. Our answer at center could just be drafting Embiid and Jokic. That would be an insane center core. Maybe that's the move here. I don't know. A lot to think about as we get into another season. I'm going to watch the start of the season with y'all because I don't know. I feel like we put together a team that might be able to make some noise in terms of 82-0. Nah, never mind. We lost on game 9 of the season. Still more work to do. So while I was simulating, I was thinking about it, and I think our best course of action is going out and drafting Joker and Embiid. So I didn't trade Ibaka. We won 75 games this year, by the way, which is crazy. But yeah, if we get Embiid and Jokic, we're going to be cooking. Draft lottery. Okay, we got more picks. We got picks on picks, man. We got number 5, number 7, number 10, number 15. Awesome. Now we are going to have to be active in the trade market because it'll take a lot to get these 2 elite big men. And Serge Ibaka, he can go in these trades, man. I've liked having Serge around, but to go get Embiid and Jokic, yeah, I'm fine letting him go. The Bucks have the number 1 pick. They have the money to take on Ibaka, which is perfect. I'll throw them number 15 here. They say no. I also got 26. They still say no. You know what? Y'all can have number 10 too. I'm feeling generous. Boom, trade is done. Now let's call up Philly about number 2. We've got number 5. We can throw their way. That's a good draft pick. I'll even throw y'all a Raptors first next year. Actually, that's unprotected. I want to hold on to that one. But I will give you CJ Watson. Oh, they can't afford it. That's fine. I'll give you Sasha Vujacic. Who else we got here? We got AC Law. They say no. I'll throw them a Thunder pick here. Boom, we got a deal. And we held on to number 7 via the Lakers. We might use that pick as well. Jokic goes number 1 instead of during a Taco Bell commercial. We also get Joel Embiid. And then at 7, we could go get two-way Wiggs. We could get Levine. But I don't know. I don't think that those guys are really going to be incredibly impactful for us. There's Ginobili for pick 7. You know what? I'm going to do this just because I feel like I can take Ginobili and maybe some other picks, get us a decent 2 guard. I mean, not that Ginobili isn't a decent 2 guard, but a younger 2 guard who can play for us over a longer time period. Eric Gordon's the perfect guy. Awesome. So now we have a backup shooting guard for James Harden. We've got our centers. We'll pick up all these team options, of course. No qualifying offers we got to worry about. And before we get to free agency, I almost forgot. I should have, I don't really have many guys to trade here. I was going to say I'd have guys on minimums to trade, but I guess I don't really have many of those. But I will go ahead and trade a few of these players, just pick up some additional picks. Also, we don't need Robin Lopez now that we have Jokic and Joel. So we'll trade him for 2 first there. And yeah, now we have a legitimate 10-man rotation. It's Russ and Kyrie. It's Harden and Eric Gordon, KD and Kawhi, AD and Giannis, Jokic and Embiid. Wow. We also have a bit of money to spend here, so we'll go ahead and bring in some guys. I'm not really too concerned about this. But again, this is kind of just a means for us to go out and get more draft picks to build out this team some more. Now, I don't really know how active I'm going to be in these future draft classes just because I'm really happy with what we've got. Now, if we could get a better shooting guard than Eric Gordon to be our backup, that'd be kind of cool. But at that point, am I getting greedy? Like, this team's already insane, you know what I mean? Do we really need a better backup 2 guard than Eric Gordon? I don't know. But I'm going to be on the lookout just in case. I think at this point, though, we're really just playing the waiting game, waiting for Jokic and Embiid to hit their prime, waiting for Giannis to hit his prime. Once all these guys are in their prime, it's really going to be over with for the rest of the league. Also, let's give out these contract extensions. Kevin Durant wants one, Russ wants one. There we go. And now let's get started with this simulation. I mean, maybe we could go 82-0 this year. Okay, we lost on game 2. It's not happening this year, but man, I'm really hopeful that we can do it. Maybe by like 2017, 2018. Another season in the books. Boogie wins MVP. I wish we could have Boogie on this team. That would actually be so fire. Kawhi wins 6th man of the year. We got such a crazy bench mob on this team. We won 73 games, ended off the year on a 29-game win streak. So still some work to do. I mean, single-digit losses is good, but I mean, 9 losses is kind of a lot. We've got some more work to do. Draft lottery. Maybe we land a top pick here. No, we don't really have many picks this year. That kind of sucks. Oh, Book is available here. You know, I might draft Book just because I'm not that confident in Eric Gordon as a shooting guard for the future. And we have a lot of picks, so it's like, might as well, you know what I mean? And I was thinking about it. Maybe the reason we only won 73 games this year is because we were trusting in our rookie big men a little bit too much. We just need them to get better. You know, Jokic and Embiid, they came in as low 80 overalls. They aren't exactly the superstars we know them to be at this point in their careers in real life. So once they really hit their stride in the league, that's when I think we'll hit our stride as a team and start winning, 78, 79, and hopefully eventually 82 games. But let me call up the Nets about this number 1 pick so we can draft Booker. I'll throw y'all all the picks. I really do not care. At this point, y'all can have every pick you want. 6 first rounders. I'm being very generous here. There we go. We got a deal. Booker wasn't even... Oh, okay. He was going to go number 1. I was about to say, like, is he even going to be number 1? But yeah, he was. So welcome to the team, Booker. He comes in at a 77. We'll just kind of keep him on the team as a guy who maybe develops into a rotational piece. If he doesn't, it's kind of whatever. But I mean, I'm hoping he becomes a star in this simulation, because then we'd basically have a rotation of all NBA caliber players, which is insane. Now this year we do have a lot of free agents to bring back. Or no, it's just 2 players. It's just Kawhi and Kyrie. That's not too bad. And we'll have the ability to match both of their contracts, so it's not even going to be an issue here. Welcome back Kawhi, welcome back Kyrie. And then we'll go ahead and throw out a couple of these 2-year contracts. But at this point, the roster is almost full because we have so many players. So I can only offer out a couple of those. Oh, man. Embiid's getting better. Jokic is getting better. AD's getting better. Kawhi, Giannis. Eric Gordon actually goes down, but that's what we have Booker for. We have him here as the backup plan. Team looks crazy, but let's get this season started. I'm gonna watch every game until we lose. Hopefully we don't lose, so I'll watch every single game of this season simulate. Okay, we lost on game 3, bro. 2K. It's all right. Giannis hasn't hit his prime. Jokic hasn't hit his prime. Embiid hasn't hit his prime. There's still more improvement to be had for this team. I'm not worried yet, and I bet this year we'll win 78+ games. And then next year, you never know. Maybe we'll win 82. Also, just so y'all know, I'll be keeping an eye on contract extensions, what players are willing to re-sign, and James Harden was willing to re-sign, so I went ahead and offered him a new deal. That way he'll be sticking around here in OKC. Anyway, let's get to the end of the year. Bro, DeMarcus Cousins might really be the GOAT in this sim. He's been racking up a bunch of MVPs. We won 75 games this year, so my prediction of 78 wins wasn't exactly great. We were a couple wins off, but not bad by any means. Oh my gosh, the Heat almost beat us. But anyway, we got another important offseason coming up. Actually, I'm lying. This offseason isn't really that important. All I really got to do is bring back my players and I'll be good. I think we do have some picks in this year's draft, but to be totally honest with y'all, I'm probably not using them. I think I actually want to trade Eric Gordon and some picks to try and get us a better 2 guard, but nobody's really offering me a better 2 guard, so I might have to make my own trade. Now, I don't know if any of these players would be available. Like Victor Oladipo would be cool, but it looks like he's about to be a free agent. How about DeMar DeRozan? He's a little bit better than EG. I'll throw in a couple picks here. They still say no. Okay. I'll throw in our pick in 2018. Oh my gosh. Y'all can have Mario Chalmers. There we go. And then let me go ahead and get rid of like James Johnson and Sasha here. Get a couple more picks. Also, the 2018 draft is approaching kind of quickly. If we haven't gone 82-0 by then, I might have to go out and draft Luka. Maybe Shea too, because both those guys, they could be pretty crazy on this team. We got to re-sign AD here. No big deal though, since hard cap is off. We'll just throw him some money. Boom. Welcome back. Then we'll go ahead and throw out a couple of these multi-year contracts. And yeah, we should be pretty much in business. The amount of times I've spent like, an hour, a couple of hours just meticulously trying to put together the perfect team to go 82-0 in 2K is absolutely crazy. The fact that I've never done it before just shows I might be awful at this. But man, it would feel amazing if I could actually do it in this video. I'd be so hyped. And also dropping the video with like a title, oh, I finally went 82-0. That would be pretty fire. We have to clear up a roster spot before we start the season. There we go. Now let's get this started. We better not lose on like game 3 or something. Oh my gosh, we lost on game 2. Of course it's to Boogie, bro. Boogie, he's been so good. We lost again to the Wizards. I'm still holding out hope that we can do this though, because Embiid and Jokic, they haven't even entered the 90s yet. We also have Book, who's kind of on the come up as well. Nobody on our team is over the age of 30, like none of our key guys. So we're in a pretty good spot here as a team. But at the deadline, I might see if there's any big stars available that I can trade for. Just because so far we have not been able to put together that perfect season. Maybe there's somebody who's like, I'm talking to players like 95 plus if they're available. I might try and make that trade. But otherwise, we'll probably just keep things the same and wait on more progression. All right, we're 50-4 right now. Let's head over to Team Intel, see if any superstars are available across the league. Kemba Walker doesn't really help us. Paul George, again, we're looking for somebody crazy out here. Kobe's available. He's 38 though. Yeah, we can't even do that. Lillard's available for the Kings, but he's not going to be much better than Kyrie for us. Klay Thompson's interesting. We've been looking for a better 2 guard. Maybe Klay's our guy. But also we could just wait on Book to get better. I don't know. You know, I'll call up the Jazz about Klay. Why not? He's a really good player. He played on the greatest regular season team of all time. So maybe he could help us out as we try to become an 82-0 team. They want Kawhi Leonard. Yeah, okay, they might be out of their mind with this trade, but like I would throw first rounders don't really matter too much. Okay, maybe I don't want to throw first because these picks look kind of insane. I'll throw these like cool little 1.5 star picks, but I'm not giving you a 3-star pick here. Maybe that's me being a little bit too greedy as I try and make this trade, but like, bro, I'm not giving them those insane picks, and yeah, they're not going to do it without them, and I'm fine with that. So we'll just go ahead and get to the end of the year. It looks like we'll have some good draft picks to look forward to this summer, which is definitely exciting. All right, this year was a solid year, 77 wins. I'm saying solid, about 77 wins. That's crazy. Obviously, it was great, but for what we're trying to do, we want to get a little bit better. Oh, this year is the Tatum draft. Hold on. We have the 5th overall pick here. Man, do we go after Tatum? What does Tatum do for us, though? Which is crazy to say, obviously, but like, where does he fit in here? He doesn't. That's really the answer. We've already got Kawhi and Durant, so it's like, why would we do this? I think we try to package together DeMar and like a pick, see if we can get a better 2. There's DeAndre, who's a 90. There's Kemba, but I need a 2-guard, bro. I'm gonna take this trade for DeAndre in the pick just to see what I could get if I throw DeAndre Jordan back in the trade finder with like number 11 and 14. Okay, there's really no offers. There's Isaiah Thomas and Omri Caspi. That's not bad. Kemba again. Rondo. I'll take Kemba. Can we move Kemba to the 2? Maybe move Kai to the 2. Before I explore that, I might see if I can flip Kemba for a 2-guard. Man, there's just no 2-guards available. Okay, fine. I can't move Kemba to the 2. He goes down 1. Kyrie goes down 1 as well. Brody goes up 1 at the 2. You know what? Let's try it. And then we've also got these extra picks that we're just going to trade away. Now, next year, if we haven't gone 82-0, right? I was talking about the Luka draft. Luka's just too insane in 2K. So I'll really go out and draft him, have him sit the bench a couple years in case we don't end up having that perfect season, and then we can bring him into the mix to try and help us, right? But I'm hoping we can do this sooner rather than later, just because at this point I'm kind of getting worried about Kevin Durant, Brody, Harden, those guys starting to regress once they become like over 30 years old. So I want to, you know, really put things into overdrive. Now we got to re-sign some players this offseason, I'm sure. We also got team options here, qualifying offer on Giannis. All right, Giannis is our only guy. He wants to go to Boston. We'll match that. Welcome back, Giannis. Then we'll throw out some of these multi-year contracts, and we will be all good to go for this upcoming season. All right, we are all ready to go, man. Big season coming up. Book's getting better, Embiid's getting better, Jokic is getting better, Giannis getting better. I'm excited. Everybody continues to get better. The team looks incredible. Maybe this is finally our time to have that perfect season. All right, starting off the year well. We're 3-0, 4-0, 5-0. Oh my gosh! How? All 90 pluses in the rotation. Who did we lose to? Evan Fournier? Oh, man. Let me re-sign a couple players. Kevin Durant, a little 3-year extension. Kawhi, 3-year extension. That's all the players we got to re-sign. Let's get to the end of the season. Bro, I could really see us going 81-1. That's how good I believe this team is. And if we go 81-1, oh my gosh, I'm about to be so frustrated. Our best season yet is wrapped. 78 wins, bro. 78! Oh my gosh. I really said, oh, we're going to go 81-1. But 78 wins, you know, that's pretty good. Now we do have draft lottery here. We didn't land any of the top picks, but I might really go after Luka, bro. Why not? You know what I mean? We have the picks. I'm not going to use them for anything else. So let's see what we're working with here. We got number 9, number 11, number 21. Oh my gosh, we have so many. Who has number 1 though? Who do we need to talk to here? It's the Orlando Magic. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and throw y'all like a bunch of these picks. Y'all can basically have whatever draft capital you want here. None of these picks are too valuable, but we still get the deal done. Awesome. Number 1, we of course are going to select DeAndre Ayton. No, we're going to take Luka. And then we also have some of these extra firsts that I'm just going to trade away for some different picks. And there we go. Luka comes in at an 81 overall. And then we do have a couple players to trade here. Low-key, I'm going to stop signing guys to trade for more picks. I don't even know what we're going to use the picks for at this point. But, you know, I've kind of just been doing it to stack the deck in our favor as much as possible. We're going to bring back Jokic. We're going to bring bring back Embiid. Welcome back to the team. And then, yeah, we'll just skip past the rest of free agency. Dude, you're telling me this team isn't about to have a perfect season? Now, we are going to move Brody back to the PG because now Devin Booker is better than Kemba Walker. So Book will be in the rotation at the 2 playing alongside Harden. We'll have Kawhi, KD, AD, Giannis, Jokic, Embiid. Everybody's basically in their prime too. Except for Booker. He needs a little bit more time, but I don't think that matters. This has to be our year. I swear, 2K. Y'all better not do me like this. We're off to a great start to the season. This is the furthest we've made it. We're 10-0. Let's go, man. 15-0. I've made it very far before, though, and then lost late in the season. So I'm not even getting my hopes up right now. This could just really be a hot start. Now, we are beating teams by a lot. We almost beat the T-Wolves by 100. But still, we're having some close games. Look at that Clippers game. Oh, my gosh. Oh, no. We lost to the Nuggets. There goes our L. Melo, Ben. We lost to Ben Simmons, bro. We lost to Ben Simmons. That's actually so tragic, man. We're going to re-sign AD on a new deal. And everybody is on the team long term. So we're good to go. Like, everybody wants extensions. They want to come back. It's awesome. So we can continue to run this. But I want to see if there's any trades I can do to potentially improve the team. I'll look at literally everybody. Like, I'll look at trading Kevin Durant, Anthony Davis, actually, AD is low-key untouchable. I can't trade AD, but almost anybody I would look at trading here if it meant getting better. Like Russell Westbrook, you're 30. Could we get somebody different at PG? No. I mean, yeah, that's kind of the problem. I can look at trades and be like, oh, this is a way we can improve, but am I really going to improve via the trade market when I have a strong majority of the best players in the association? There just aren't many players better than the guys I have on my team at this current moment. So that's what makes things difficult. Now, that isn't necessarily a bad problem to have. You know, oh, you have too many good players. What a terrible problem. But that's why making improvements to this team is so incredibly difficult. We are minus $1 billion in profit. That's insane. Anyway, let's get to the end of the year. I think we'll win 81 games this season. Man, I should have drafted Cat. He just won MVP. Oh yeah, we won 79 games, by the way. So our best season yet. We're getting better and better, which is good. But I just don't know if it's going to be enough. All right, so this year, 2019 draft. This is the year Big Z and Ja came in the league. We have the 7th pick. Oh my gosh, we have so many picks in this year's draft class. I wouldn't mind drafting Z, so I'm going to go ahead and see if I can add him. You know, I'll go after Ja too, just because why not, right? Also, Ant-Man will be coming up next year. I'll probably go get Ant. But I don't want this video to continue on forever, so I'm going to simulate up until the modern day, the current season, 2023-24. And if we haven't gone 82-0 by then I'll just take my L. But I want to give myself at least, you know, a pretty long timetable to try and make this happen. Because I've already put a lot of time into this rebuild. I feel like it'd be kind of stupid to just give up now, you know what I mean? Here's a bunch of picks. These are the ones I'm prepared to offer for the 2nd overall pick here. The Bucks have it. Do I even need to offer all these? I'll throw all these. They said no. Then I guess I'll throw one more in here and boom, we got a deal. So let's go ahead and draft Ja and Zion. Why am I getting them? I don't really know, to be honest with you, but I did it. Welcome to the team. No team options. I think we do have to re-sign Book on the qualifying offer. Yeah, he'll be a restricted free agent this summer, so we'll offer him that 5-year contract. He wants to go to the Pels. We'll match it. Boom, there we go. Welcome back to the team. I have to say, doing these with hard cap off makes it so much less stressful. All I gotta do is just build my team. Oh no, bro, they're regressing already? That actually sucks. Also, Kemba's set to become a free agent. Do we really need him? No, but I might look to flip him during the season if he doesn't want to re-sign. Hopefully, I don't even have to worry about any of that, though, because this will be our year that we have our perfect season, right? You know, we'll go 82-0. Game 1 of the season is a dub. We win game 2 and 3. All right, great start to the year. 10-0. I'm not going to get too excited, not getting my hopes up at all. We made it, what, almost 30 games last year before our first L? If we make it past that point, then maybe I'll start to get a little bit excited. But where I'll really get excited is, okay, we win 50 games, 60 games. Then I'll be like, okay, are we about to do this? But even then, you know, 2K could pull off some of their shenanigans. Okay, speaking of 2K shenanigans, the Miami Heat. LeBron, of course, it had to be LeBron. Julius Randle. Dwayne Wade's still hooping. He's got to be 100. Like, bro, we lost. Let me offer these extensions up to these guys. Kemba Walker doesn't want to re-sign, so I'll go ahead and trade him. Just for somebody with more years on their deal. They don't even have to be good. I don't really care. There's Gordon Hayward in a pick. I know he doesn't have more years on his deal, but Gordon Hayward. Oh, he does. He has a 5-year extension, and we got a pick there. Cool. Also, Kevin Durant's 31. Would anybody give me? Yeah, nobody's going to give me anybody good for him, so we're good on that. Like I said, I'll give myself until the end of the 2023-24 season. If we don't do it by then, I'll admit defeat. I'm probably going to need a long break before I attempt 82-0 again if I can't succeed this time. And if I succeed this time, then maybe I won't even post any more 82-0 challenges. Unless y'all want them, then I'd be down to try it. You know, maybe do it with some different teams that were really good throughout history, try and make them the greatest team of all time. I don't know, man. I really do enjoy doing these rebuild videos here on the channel. It's always fun to, you know, build up a team, see how they play within the simulation. And as much as I get frustrated at trying to go 82-0, it's probably one of my favorite things to attempt in the game of 2K. Jokic MVP is crazy, bro, but they had to give somebody on our team MVP. We won 80 games. 80 basketball games. That's insane. I think that matches the best I've ever done in an 82-0 challenge. 80 wins. Now we just got to get those 2 more wins, which are probably the 2 hardest wins in NBA history. We don't have any picks this year except for like second rounders, which I'm not concerned with. We're going to accept Luka's team option. No restricted free agents this year. Yeah, we really don't have anything to worry about, so we're all good to go. Oh wait, this was the Ant draft. I was saying I was going to draft Ant. Well, I guess I forgot about that. Do I really need him though? No. Nobody regresses and a lot of players get better. That's what I'm looking to see here. We see a little bit of improvement. Maybe that'll be the improvement we need to have the perfect year. We're entering the modern era. Whoa, here we go. 2K, if y'all don't just let me simulate the game and give me my L so I'm devastated. All right, off to a good start. It seems like these past couple years where we've hit our roadblock is around game 30. This year though, it'll be on game 8. It's a 1-point L to the Atlanta Hawks. And let's see who they have. Oh yeah, this team should beat us. Like let's be honest, bro. Let's be real here. That team is beating this team? Really? 2K doesn't know ball. That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna throw out some contract extensions just so we can continue to run it back here. I'm glad the guys have been cooperating with me on these contract extensions. That has made things a little bit easier here. 79 wins this year. Maybe it's just impossible, man. Actually, I've seen people do it, so I know it isn't impossible. Let me rephrase that. Maybe it's impossible for me to do in 2K. Maybe that's it. I don't know. I don't even care about the draft. I don't even know I'm simulating through this. I can just go ahead and skip right by everything. Even if we had the #1 pick, that wouldn't really matter at this point. We're kind of locked into our core and the team that we have. It really just comes down to these guys' ability to get over that hump, because we're at the point where we have all these great players, but we've just got to win those couple more games. Luka's entering the rotation now at a 94. He'll be replacing... Oh, hold on. Actually, I'm going to move Luka to the 2. He goes up because he'll replace Harden in the rotation. Also, Durant's getting older. I don't know, maybe should we trade those guys, try and get better? But like, what trade do we make? You know, that's kind of where I'm at with this. Here's the thing though. If anybody can make it happen for us, it's Luka. Luka just got better. He's going to be a rotational player, and y'all know how Luka Doncic is. He breaks the 2K simulation, so he could be the guy to help us get over the hump. Yeah, maybe he was the missing piece to the puzzle this whole time, because we're off to a great start to this year. Y'all know how Luka is in 2K. He wins lots of MVPs and everything. We also have Anthony Davis, who tends to be great within the simulation. I'm starting to see the Luka effect. We're 25-0, 26-0. If we get past like game 30, I'll start to get hyped, because that's where we've hit our roadblock before. It's lagging a lot before this Grizzlies game, which leads me to believe, okay, I was going to say they're going to hand me an L, but they didn't. Hold on. Okay, we're past game 30. Now, if we get to game 41, that'll be the halfway point, right? Oh my gosh, I'm getting excited. We're almost at the halfway point, dog. Luka, oh my gosh. We are almost $2 billion negative in profit. That's insane. Luka's actually cooking right now. He's helping us. He's the only guy who entered the rotation this year. That's the only change we've seen. So this is the Luka effect. We're about to be 41-0 if we win this next game. I'm sure now that I said that, we're going to lose. We won. We're halfway through. We won by a point. 42-0. Dog, don't do this, 2K. Don't give me this L, please. They did it. They gave me the L. Bro. Bro, I had to stand up out my chair. It probably sounds like I'm about a million miles away. I threw my controller on the desk, stood up out of the chair, took a lap around the room, and hoped that was just, that I saw that wrong. Now, who do the Toronto Raptors have? What went down in this game? Oh, of course, Markelle Fultz cooked us. Tyrese Maxey. Really? We lost to this team? If that's our 1L of the season, that's actually infuriating, dude. Wait, I forgot my contract extensions, didn't I? No, I didn't. Okay, I can still do these. Awesome. Bro, I was about to say, if I forgot those on top of everything, that would be awful. But I didn't forget them, so that's good. We got a couple more years to make this happen. 2 more seasons, to be exact. Clock is ticking to have the perfect year. All right, Sabonis and MVP. 78-4. I walked away when we were like 60-1 to go get some water. Guess we finished out 78-4. We just lost in round 1. That's insane. Shout out to the Clippers, dog. I'm not even mad at it. Actually, yes, I am. We really lost to this team. They suck. Like, that just makes no sense, 2K. Let's just be honest here. Anyway, there's our team options on John Z. We got to bring back Luka. Now, Luka wasn't playing crazy minutes last year. He was still a bench player. This year, he should be a starter if he progresses a little bit more. Yeah, Luka will be a starter this season. He's better than Booker. Now, we kind of have a point guard problem. All our PGs, they're good, don't get me wrong, but they're definitely weak links within the rotation. So is there any way we could get a little bit better? You know what? I'm sorry, Brody. We're going to do this. We're going to go get Swiper. We landed the #1 pick in this year's draft because we had Paolo on our team. Well, that's crazy. I did not know we had that pick. I wasn't even paying attention. Paolo's basically just going to be a bench warmer for us, but they were asking me to make some room on my roster, so I was going to trade players, and then I look down there and there's Paolo Banchero just sitting there on the team. That's kind of crazy. But now it's getting to the point where we have that extra depth, in case players foul out or something during a game. We got guys who can come in and hoop as replacements. That's how crazy the team is getting. But I think now I should have cleared up enough roster space for the upcoming season. This is going to be our second to last year here, so hopefully we can make the most of it. This is our 10-man rotation. Looks pretty good if you ask me. I won't believe that we're about to go 82-0 till we're on game 82 of the season and I see that 82nd win. It'd really be a 2K thing to do for me to make it all the way to the end, right? I'm 81-0 and then boom, I lose on the last game. I could really see that happening. But let's be honest, am I even gonna make it that far? I don't know. Cause I've gotten like halfway through and I'm like, man, we're really about to do it. And then I lose like a couple games later. So you never know. It's all in 2K's hands at this point. Now, I will say I'm looking at these games throughout the season. We haven't had a ton of very close games. Okay. Just stop talking, Danny. Stop talking. Bro, every time I say something, oh, we're doing good. Yeah, let's go. Love basketball. And then something happens. We lost, bro. We lost. This is actually so devastating. Now, KD's 34 at this point, and I see Ben Simmons, and this might seem stupid, but I'm really heavily considering this trade. I'm hoping Ben Simmons goes up at small forward. Oh, I'm really going to regret this, but let's do it. Simmons, if you don't go up at small forward, I swear, okay, he's a 92. That's not bad. I don't know. I wanted to try something different. And then I kind of want a better starting point guard than Kyrie. Actually, Ja can probably be that next year, low-key. Yeah, at this point, if I make any more trades, I'm just trading to trade. You know what I mean? But we'll see how the rest of the season goes and if that KD trade was smart. But I feel like he'll go down to maybe like a 94 in the offseason. And Ben Simmons being a younger player who can kind of do a little bit of everything might be more valuable to us. He can be like a connector glue guy. I'm relying on Ben Simmons to help me go 82-0. So you know I messed up already. But we'll go ahead, jump to the end of the year. And hopefully next year we can make that final push, go 82-0. I said this a couple videos ago. It wouldn't be a 2K video without a Luka MVP. So there you go. 78 wins. I'm regretting the KD trade already, dog. I shouldn't have done that. It was kind of a decision where I was like, man, I'm mad. We lost the game. Let me do something. And yeah, I shouldn't have done that. Also, I put in the 2023 draft class. It just didn't work though. I guess it doesn't really matter that much because it's our last year. We do got to re-sign Ja and Big Z. Ja, you better go up to like a 94, 95 so I can play you this year. I want you to see some rotational minutes this season. maybe he could push us over the edge, help us go 82-0. Also, if Zeke could play minutes, that would be cool. Ja went up 2. Awesome. Awesome. Love it. So Ja Morant will not be playing most likely, but I saw a player that was available when I was looking at trades, and I might make a trade for him before the season starts. He's just a little bit better. This isn't going to be a crazy improvement for the team or anything, but I saw Trae Young available, and I kind of want to try and trade for him. I'm going to throw like D-Fox and picks, see if he pops up again. Oh, now he's not popping up. I forgot what team he's on. Let me go find him real quick. He's on the Knicks. That's ironic. All right, let's throw De'Aaron Fox here, and then I'll just throw picks. Just because Trae, he can score, he can play make. He's a good basketball player, you know what I mean? I'll throw all these picks. I don't really care. Welcome to the team, Trae. Now we're all good to go. This is as good as it's going to get. Our final attempt. I have spent probably about 2 hours building this team, and we lose on game 4 of the season. Thank y'all so much for watching. I don't know what to do. I can't go 82-0. If y'all enjoyed, please be sure to like and subscribe. Have a great day, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.